He is the pride of Cleveland, the pride of Ohio. He's from the land till he dies. He is Stipe Miocic. Is he there? There he is.
What's up, brother?
Stipe, we're back, baby.
What's up, baby?
Did you miss me?
Of course.
I missed you.
I know you did.
It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. This feels like a treat. You're back in our lives, 5 days away. True or false, you told your manager, Lloyd, I'm not flying to New York. I'm not kicking off fight week unless I talk to Ariel. Is that true?
100%.
Oh, okay. When do you fly out?
I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow around like noon, I think. Okay. I don't know. I looked at my itinerary, but I think it's like noon tomorrow.
How do you not know?
I don't worry about it till later tonight. I'm packed ready to go, so I'm not gonna. I mean, I know it's like noon, so I'm not worried. Like, I'm good. I get there early anyway.
Are you one of those guys who has someone pack for you?
No, I packed myself. My wife makes sure I don't pack anything dumb or make sure everything matches right. So.
Oh wow, she has to like oversee everything and just sign off on it.
Kind of, yeah. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
That would wear sweatpants and a hoodie.
I mean, what's wrong with that? You're about to fight. You should be comfortable.
Oh yeah, I know, but she wants me dressed well.
No, I understand that. When you say she makes sure that I don't pack anything dumb, what would be considered dumb?
Oh no, I'm not dumb. Like like just sweatpants and a hoodie. Like,
got it.
Like, good clothes to wear.
Not like toys or something like that.
No.
I'll
bring my Nintendo Switch. That's about it.
Oh, you're a Switch guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to have a games to unit to like the little briefcase with a screen and all that.
I thought maybe you'd be like a PS5 and Xbox, like just higher quality, graphics.
No, I do. I have it. I have both.
But just to travel, it's easier with the.
Yeah, and it's not that long of a flight. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be doing a lot of things, so I won't be able to have time to bring my portable monitor with me. So I just bring the Switch. Switch is great.
What are you playing?
I don't know right now. I'm see if there's any new games out, but I play Zelda a lot. This is the Breath of the Wild, I think. Or is that the new one that came out? One of the Zelda ones that came out. I've been playing.
Not sports.
No.
Football, Madden.
Nah, I suck.
Yeah. Well, you're very good at fighting, and I was wondering because I know one thing you don't love are like the media obligations, the interviews. I mean, you'd be happy just showing up, no press conference, no nothing, just let me fight, right?
Yeah, I love it.
That would be the dream. How much? So I say we missed you, and you're so excited to fight, all that stuff. How much did you not miss all of this?
I mean, it's part of the game. It took me a while to, understand that it's needed, and I'm good with it now.
It
still sucks. I just like anything. I mean, I could be doing something else right now, and it's not like. It's like going home or telling me to cut the grass or, do something I don't want to do. So I'll try, procrastinate it tomorrow, but I can't procrastinate this. I have to do it.
Sure. Wow, you put this up there with cutting the grass, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Root canal interviews.
Ooh. Stuff like no. I had root canal a while, so we'll go root canal. I know they suck ass, so.
Yeah. I was wondering maybe because you've been out of the limelight for so long, maybe you kind of missed it. Like, oh, you know what? This is actually kind of fun.
No, I do. I mean, because it's fight week now. It's get ready. I'm getting juiced up.
Yeah. It was actually a year ago today that you were supposed to fight Jon Jones at Madison Square Garden.
Yep. It was. Gotta wait a little longer. No big deal. We're here now.
Do you remember what it was like when you got the phone call that he was out?
Yeah, I remember. Well, I didn't get the phone call till the next morning. I just got went to bed around like 11:30, got a text probably an hour later. And my phone vibrating, and I hear it again. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I rolled over and crammed in my glasses, but I could barely read it. I'm like, it was dark. I'm like, I just rolled over. I didn't tell my wife. I just rolled over. Like, never went back to bed. I was just, it was heartbreaking. But I mean, it's part of the game. We all get hurt.
Yeah, that's actually quite bold because if I get a text that will like affect me emotionally in the middle of the night, no chance I could fall back asleep. You were able to go back to sleep after that?
I think so. I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought about it for a while. I don't remember. It was a year ago.
Yeah.
But I wasn't happy, because you do all the hard work and, we all been there.
Sure. Did you ever expect that it would be a full year, almost exactly to the day that the fight materializes?
No, I was just waiting. And just happy it's here.
As far as your body is concerned, like that was just like a couple of weeks before the fight, right? If my memory serves me
It
correct.
was like 10 days, right?
10 days. So you're literally almost there. You're peaking.
Yeah.
And now you have to pull.
Almost at the top of the hill, almost there.
Yeah. And now you have to pull back and wait a whole year. So how do you then like reverse that and then rev it back up? That's a science in its own right.
Yeah, we went on vacation like literally 3 days later. That was nice. It was much needed. And then just get your mind right again, let your body heal a little up, and get back in the gym.
Is it also weird because you have no outlet to release everything that you like? You just like you're that close, and then it's just nothing. You know what I mean? How do you?
I just try to keep my mind right. I have a wonderful wife and two beautiful kids, and they keep me crazy and going. So I really couldn't think about it much.
I have to be honest with you, Stipe. I know there's a lot of new fans to this sport. I don't like the disrespect. It gets under my nerve. It's a little bit. I find it. Come on, it's disrespectful. You don't think it's disrespectful?
I don't care.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I feel like people are talking about you like you're some jobber.
Whatever. I mean, listen, it's been like that my whole career. I always people shit on me. I'm used to it by now.
You feel like people were shitting on you when you were at the top.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just never. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't really care.
It bothers me. I'm sure it bothers your wife. Does she look at the stuff?
I don't know. We talk about here and there, but we don't. We have so much other things going on in our life that you can't worry about the distraction outside.
Sure. On the show recently, I was trying to explain to people why this is a 50-50 fight. I think this is a coin flip fight. Did you see this clip of me talking about it?
No.
Can I play it for you?
Sure.
All right, here it is. Here's me talking about Stipe and his chances going into Saturday.
I love the chaos theory of Stipe Miocic winning this fight because it does feel like no one's giving him a chance. You're kind of selling me on just blindly backing Stipe.
By the way,
I'm blessed. Yeah, you guys keep making all these plans, but Stipe's got something else up his sleeve.
It's a coin flip fight. It's a 50-50 fight, if you ask me.
Wow.
I really do believe that.
I don't know.
Who was this?
This chat must have.
I really do
What did
believe
he say?
Listen, I did my due diligence.
What he said.
I said, listen, I need to know what's going on here. And all the things I heard were very interesting. And I just thought, this guy's not here to take part. Like, he's not here to just be a part of the heavyweight sweepstakes and be like, oh yeah, here, Jon, you can fight me. Let's be honest. They thought that this was a winnable matchup. And you know what really like got me going on this? Going through that footage of the 2020 UFC 2020 and just seeing prime Stipe and seeing how freaking mad he was going into that fight. It was a different. The guy who fought Francis was a little bit different, and obviously older. It was a few years later, and it was pandemic, and it was Apex. I think we see motivated Stipe. I think we see superhero Stipe. I think we see fireman, first responder Stipe, who wants to go out as the most decorated heavyweight champion of all time. I mean, the disrespect is palpable. What do you think of that, Stipe? What do you think of what I said?
Thanks for having my back. It means a lot.
Yeah. Did I say anything that's wrong or inaccurate?
Oh man, I'm ready. Wish it was Saturday already.
Yeah. You've not used any of that as motivation, as an engine to remind everyone who you are, the greatest and most decorated heavyweight champion of all time?
I always use it, man. I use that fuel. Keep talking shit about me, keep dogging me. I use that as fire. It just fires me up every time.
And you're the firefighter. So you could use it as fire and then extinguish it. How about that?
Oh, exactly. Look at that.
We did it. That was good. I like that. Look at that photo right there. Look at that, man. When is this from? Is this from when you first beat Fabricio?
Yeah.
Look at your hair. Do you have to coif it like that when you're working as a firefighter?
No, I just try to look nice. I usually wear a hat.
Usually wear a hat. That was a great day. That must have been a proud day.
It was a fun day.
When's the last time they made you clean the toilets?
I clean them every time. At my new station now, it's the new city I worked for the last couple of years, and I clean them every day. We all take turns.
Look at that guy. That was the best. Wait,
that was not fun.
What's the new station?
It's a city west of Cleveland.
Oh,
Westlake.
What's the difference? Like, why are you there now?
Oh, it's full time.
Oh, now you're full time.
Part time. Yeah, part time. Now I have benefits and all that stuff.
So if you're full time, you're in a different firehouse.
No. It's a different city. I took the test and I did well at test and I got hired.
Oh wow! When did that happen?
2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does it work with the schedule now? Like, how did you balance it all out as you're full time for the first time fighting for the heavyweight title?
And, we work 1 day on, 2 days off, but I also have a lot of vacation time and holiday picks and personal days, luckily no one took days off in November and October, so I took a lot of days off. And then also, if I couldn't get a day off, I would trade with someone so often, I'll make it up, or I already made it up with them. So like, if someone worked for me on my day I was supposed to work, I would work one of their days.
Okay. Did you feel like your boys were willing and going out of their way to help you? Because this is a very unique thing.
Yeah, no, they all came out there like, dude, what do you need? Let us know. We got you. Like, they're awesome, dude. They're awesome, and they're like, whatever you need to do, we got you. You need something covered, we'll cover it. Just make sure we can do it right.
When was the last time you worked a full shift?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, so did you have to like, cut it off so that you can be fully switched on here?
No, I mean, I could have worked. I was supposed to work. Saturday. I could work last Saturday, but I took the day off.
Okay.
Day off.
Are any of these shifts 24 hours?
They're all 24.
Wow. How do you stay up?
Well, we do go to bed because you have to go to bed. But if you get calls in the night, you get calls in the middle of the night. That's part of the job.
Well, how many hours of sleep do you usually get on a 24-hour shift?
It just depends. We start at 7 o'clock, and then we have like a 9 to 5. We like 9 to 5, whatever you say. From 9 to 3:30, we have to do things around the station. Either it's calls, training, Con Ed. Just depends. We have stuff going on throughout the day, or stuff around the city. We have stuff to do, and then after 3:30, it's kind of on your own time, workout and all that stuff, and then you go to bed, and then and then you calls in the night. You calls in the middle of the night. It's part of the game. Some nights are lucky. We don't get calls, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Most of the time, but it is what it is.
As you were kind of a little bit out of the limelight over the last couple of years, but now ramping up and more in the limelight because of this high-profile fight, did you notice more people being like, "Holy shit, Stipe, what's up?"
Yeah.
Look.
Not even before that. It's funny. A lot of the older folks, geriatric age, like 60s or older, they all knew me. It was funny. Like, "Oh, what's up, champ?" What the heck? It's crazy. It was cool, but they all support me, and it's great.
True or false? Have you ever gotten a cat out of a tree?
That is false.
Never, not once.
No.
Wow.
Actually, we had some guys. I think they got some ducks fell into a sewer drain, and they had to go with the ducks. I think I wasn't part of that.
Okay.
But, that was like the extent of it.
That was a big mission.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know if I was on hired yet or not, or maybe I was. I don't remember, but yeah.
Do you have vacation planned after this fight?
I think I have like a day or two after the fight, so I wouldn't go back till end of the week.
Okay. The reason I asked that is like, is it possible you win the heavyweight title again on Saturday and you're back there on Monday?
Well, when I win the title, and
sure.
No, I won't be back till Monday. I'll probably be back, I think, Thursday or Sunday.
Okay. That's remarkable. Like, not just to visit, to actually like be a fireman.
Yeah. I have to work. Yes.
That is incredible.
Put my pants on, my collared shirt, ready to go.
No one cares, basically. They're like, yeah, great. Now get back to work.
Yeah. Go like that. Yeah. Go. We got stuff to do.
Well done. Can I ask, yesterday, Jon tweeted about you, and it's been, I think, fairly civil between the two of you, but I guess he didn't like something that you said in the Countdown show. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I think in the Countdown show, you said something to the effect of, and I honestly, it went over my head. You said something to the effect of like, "Bring it on, bitch."
Oh yeah, he was just talking to me. I was talking to him. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have time to hurt his feelings. I mean, he's fired up.
Yeah, and so he tweeted saying that like you shouldn't have called him bitch. That was I think here it is. Hiring black fighters to mimic me will not help you, Stipe, and you shouldn't have called me a bitch. The disrespect wasn't necessary. Let's play.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to disrespect him anyways. I was just just the moment, heat of the moment. I mean, I guess sorry. I don't know.
What'd you make of that first line?
What's that?
It's a bit weird, like that you're hiring black fighters to mimic him.
I don't hire anyone.
Or I think he's talking about training partners or something like that. Like, it doesn't seem like you're doing it specifically because of their skin color. You're just trying to get training partners to help you prepare for him. That's the way I would take it.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you fight someone? You get someone to try to mimic or something?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it.
I get it. I get it. You two couldn't be more different as people. How do you feel about Jon?
Jon Jones, one of the best of all time.
Well, the reason I asked that is because I don't think you would be necessarily best friends, but we do have to say he was the one campaigning for this fight to happen. So in a way, there's a bond there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything. And like I said, I'm sorry if I disrespected him. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I don't know.
He's getting a lot of heat. People are calling him a duck because of the whole Tom Aspinall thing. But the reason I was saying that stuff that I showed you was you could screw up all those plans. When you win on Saturday, I don't want to make that mistake twice. I think you were going to chop my head off via the when you win Saturday, that's not a story anymore. And it's been the story the whole time. Surely you'll relish that as well, right? I know you're going to be happy. You don't really care about that stuff, but like to be the spoiler has got to be a little bit nice and sweet, no?
It's always nice. It's always nice.
Yes.
So
he says he is not interested in fighting him. He said this as recently as last week, and everyone lost their shit. Could I ask you, if you win, are you interested in fighting him? When you win.
Who's it?
Tom Aspinall.
I mean, right now I'm worried about Jon Jones. That's all I care about. I'm not worried about anything else. That's all I'm worried about. My focus is on Jon.
I know. You don't like those questions, right?
No.
How come? Can I ask?
Because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing.
No, I know. I get it. Because he's the backup fighter. So, I mean, there's a chance, crazy thing. That's why he fought, a year ago. So he's sort of a part of the story in a
Well, I mean, yeah, God forbid something happens, I got to fight him. I got to fight him. It is what it is. But I'm not worried about I'm not worried about anything about after the fight. I'm worried about Jon Jones right now.
Got it. Can I ask, are you impressed with him? Have you watched any of his fights?
Yeah, he's tough. He's a big boy, can move, can hit hard, does well.
Do you watch MMA? Like, since you don't watch at all?
I've never watched it. I mean, unless I'm fighting the guy, I'll watch video on him and stuff like that, film and watch your tendencies and stuff like that, game planning. But besides that, I really don't watch fights.
Even if it's like UFC 300, like a super duper event, you're not watching it?
No.
Is it because you don't enjoy it, or it's because it's like work for you?
No, I think I have other things going on, so I'm just like, yeah.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm in bed already.
Was there a time where you did watch?
Last time, like one of my friends when he's fighting,
yeah,
like when Wyman or like Vlante or Wonderboy or something like that, that I know real well.
Was there a time where you did watch?
No, I mean I do watch them, but I don't go out of my way, unless like my wife wants to watch a fight or something like that. She's like really into the fight, or so I'm really into it.
Right.
It really doesn't happen much.
Yeah, like even I think you were at the Jones Gunn fight, but I think it was there to kind of set it up. Like we don't see you just as a guest fighter sitting in the front row at these events. You couldn't care less. Yeah,
I mean they're cool, they're fun, it's great. It's a great experience. Get to meet the fans and stuff like that. They're the ones that make the sport, but. I mean, yeah, if I don't have to go, I won't go.
Yeah. I would imagine, I mean, especially these days because they're doing so well, and I know you're somewhat of like a bandwagon fan. You're probably a big Cavaliers fan now because they're unbeaten, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course I'm bandwagon, because I'm in Cleveland. How are your Raptors doing?
You see, you always bring up the Raptors. I'm not a Raptors fan. I'm from Canada, but I'm not an actual Raptors fan. I'm a Knicks fan. Actually, the arena that you're going to be fighting in on Saturday.
Oh, what are they playing? How are they doing?
They're not doing great. They're 4-5. Actually, the Cavs beat them a couple weeks ago.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but the Browns aren't doing that good, and the Guardians didn't do that great. I mean, they lost the
They made the playoffs, but
yeah,
youngest team, lowest payroll, but whatever.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Browns kind of tough right now. Right?
Yeah, it is. That was a rough one. Yeah, everything go wrong is going wrong. So we'll see what happens. But
you do watch those games?
I do.
Yeah. What's the difference? Just because you enjoy watching sports, like team sports, more than fighting?
No, I just, I'm a Cleveland guy and I love my Cleveland sports, and, like watching the Browns game or Indy Guardians or, the Cavs, just whatever. I love doing it. I love watching them, try to support them as much as I can. I mean, I don't watch them all the time, but when I can, I will.
Did you take batting practice this summer or no?
No.
First pitch?
Yeah, the first pitch. Yeah, actually, I got to bring my kids there for the first time. They loved it. They got spoiled, and I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to be every time, guys. You don't get to run around the field and do what you want.
Yeah.
And they loved it. Like, I was so happy they enjoyed it. They loved it so much, and yeah, it was That was awesome. What a fun time.
Are they into sports? I know they're a little bit young, but like, can you see that they're into it?
They are. My daughter, she definitely is. I just don't know how to like figure out what sport she wants. She likes doing everything, but I just don't know how to. I'll be like a helicopter dad, make her do something she doesn't want to do. So
yeah,
but we do sports all the time, and I mean we do like yesterday we're playing soccer. The other day we're doing tennis or whatever. And then my son, he's a jock. He definitely loves sports. He runs around, does everything. He goes kamikaze off the couch or something. He's crazy, and he loves sports. He did batting practice yesterday in the basement. We had have a little ball and tees. He just rips them off the tee.
How old is your daughter?
She's 6. My son's 3.
3. So is this? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was your son born when you last fought?
No, he wasn't born yet. He was born after.
Wow. And your daughter obviously was a lot younger. Do they have any sort of idea what you're doing this weekend? Like, can they grasp it?
Yeah, they definitely. They definitely. They know what's going on. Like, well, everyone at my daughter's school knows like I'm her dad, and they're like, "Oh yeah, your dad's fighting." I'm like, "Oh, don't say anything." So, I mean, they're staying home. We're keeping them home though, just because it'd be a lot easier, and just I want them in a controlled environment.
Sure.
So, but yeah, my daughter, my son, I think he knows, but I don't try to like show them what I do. But my daughter had no choice because like everyone's talking to her about it.
How does she react to that?
No, she's like, Dad, it's so cool. Everyone likes you. Everyone wants to see you fight. I'm like, yeah, cool, totally, I bet. So I just kind of play it off like, yeah, and sometime I'm going to work this weekend. She's like, okay. And not telling you I'm going to New York because she'll kill me if I went. And she didn't go.
Have they ever been here?
No.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it's probably best keep it a business trip.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to bring him, but it's just a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces, and just I want my wife to relax too because she's going to be here, and I just want her to relax and not worry about the kids and just worry about what she's got to do and just relax.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I said, and I'll leave you, I'll leave you to it in like 2 minutes. But what I said in that clip about, the 2020 Stipe compared to a couple of years later, was there anything to that? I was the reason I brought that up was I was doing a deep dive on Francis Ngannou, who of course you know well, and I'm not going to ask you about fighting him again because I know you've already talked about that. But man, I was going through a lot of that press conference stuff before and after that fight in Boston. And like the fire that you had when you were talking, like, I know there was stuff going on behind the scenes, but you were so switched on that I was like, I feel like maybe Apex fights, pandemic, like there just wasn't anything there. And I know you don't necessarily do it for the buzz or the hoopla or the fans, but I feel like this time off could be a great thing for you. Your body's rested. He hasn't, a lot of people talk about your layoff. He's only fought one more time than you in this period of time. So it's not like, it's that big of a difference. He's fighting 5 times. But I feel like there's a chance we're going to see that old Stipe back in this fight on Saturday, the 2020 Stipe. Am I right in what I'm saying? The difference between that guy and the one a few years later?
No, I'm ready, dude. I can't wait. You have no idea.
When you go to bed at night, when you think about the fight, can I just ask, how do you see it unfolding?
Me winning, you're walking out with a belt, always, and new. I mean, there's nothing, no.
But is there like a path? Is there like an outcome that continues to come up?
I mean, beating him. Every situation, knockout, submission, the decision. I don't really care. I'm going to win this fight.
There is a theory that can be made that he hasn't fought that much. The fight against Gunn was short, but prior to that, he was starting to look very beatable in his last 3 light heavyweight fights. Do you subscribe to that theory?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to beat him on my terms.
Okay, last question. All right, I have to ask it. Don't get mad at me. When you win on Saturday, is there a chance it's your last fight? Don't tell me. Don't tell me you know. You have to know the answer. At least tell me. At least tell me you know the answer, but won't tell me.
I can't tell you that.
Really? I feel like you know the answer. You just don't want to tell us, which I respect.
Maybe not.
Yeah. I feel like we almost got it. You know the answer to this question, but you're gonna keep the cards close to your vest. Is that fair?
Always. Yep.
All right. Well, I love it. It's good to have you back in our lives, Stipe. Good luck to you on Saturday. Thank you for doing this. I know you'd rather do anything else in the world, but we do appreciate it very much and wishing you the best this weekend.
No problem. Thanks for having me on, brother.
All right. There he is, the great Stipe Miocic, the most decorated heavyweight champion of all time, 2-time UFC heavyweight champion. Thanks for watching this video. Hey, before you go, do me a favor, hit that sub button, give us a thumbs up, hit the little bell thingy as well, leave us a nice comment or 2. We appreciate you all very much.